Hello everyone, my name is Shreya Gajbie and I am from Kalyan, Maharashtra. Me and my mother joined Chitta Viveka group on the suggestion of my dear aunt on the 17th of September 2020. The retreat was for 30 days. We were guided, motivated and inspired by teachers who themselves have practiced for years. Deepak sir, Sheetal ma'am, Ravindra sir and Sushant sir took care that we students do not get stuck in the middle or follow any wrong perceptions while doing meditation. In all, we were taught 4 types of meditation: Metta meditation, Buddhanusati, Marnanusmriti, Anapansati. The Metta meditation is about chanting for the good of all the worldly beings, which eventually helps us in maintaining peace and calmness within our own selves. I happen to notice changes in me that I do not get angry and a sense of compassion has arisen for everyone around me. Buddhanusati is about remembering and chanting the qualities, the attributes of Lord Buddha. This forms a protection around us from the unwholesome mental states and brings in joy and a sense of gratitude and a lot of respect for the great Buddha. The next step is Marnanusmriti, in which we meditated on the memory of our own death. This type of meditation has grounded me on the fact that death is the ultimate truth and we should simply accept it. Marnanusmriti made me strong and more determined to the teachings of the Buddha and in practicing meditation effortfully and in the right direction. Anapansati, the mindfulness of breathing, is the most important of all the forms of meditation. As a young student, practicing Anapansati just before my study schedule has brought me great results in memorizing my subject and to remain conscious and mindful throughout the day. The most important part or the foundation of all these practices is following the precepts. I learned not to injure or harm any living being, not even insects. Learned that good speech do not come effortlessly. It is a mindful task to watch what we are talking, to watch our own actions. The constant practice of following the precepts leads us to the path of mindfulness meditation. This also helps us in our day-to-day lives while communicating and building great relationships with people around us. During the whole retreat, I met with a lot of questions, but my teachers made sure that all my doubts were cleared. Every day after the morning 4:30 am practice, we used to have question-answer session. Other than that, we had weekly Dhamma talk, sometimes given by our own teachers or sometimes by Venerable Bhante, who connected to us from different parts of the world. All this question-answer session enhanced our practice. We gained a lot of knowledge and brought great depth to our understanding of the mindfulness practice. Waking up every day and staying mindful about the practice, about following the 8 precepts and also completing the daily tasks, the short 20-minute meditation throughout the day, listening to a Dhamma talk daily, observing the mindfulness object, breath, each moment, taught me how to be mindful, to be strong, to avoid the arising of unwholesome mental states like replacing anger with compassion, hatred with love, jealousy with gratitude, and eventually how to be a better version of self. Thank you Dhamma Mangalam and to all the teachers for teaching me the mindfulness practice and to show me this beautiful path to lead a great life ahead. Thank you.